Hello and welcome to a very interesting practice session here at Team Sport Bristol. Now, this was actually one of my funniest karting sessions so far in my sort of career, as some pretty interesting stuff happened in session 2, but I'll let you see that. So, say goodbye to intro me and say hello to session me. Right, so coming out the pits now into the yellows, and we should be getting going pretty shortly. Almost green, and here we go. I overtake the guy around the inside. Try to go for this guy here. He closes the gap. There's some nice cones there because the track was flooded. I try to go around the inside, doesn't quite work. I have to leave him space. And as we're racing down the down ramp here, you will notice it is yellow because this individual here has spun on the very first lap of green lap running, so don't know what that's about, but anyway, we continue. And it's green again. Now we're going to try and chase up the guy in front of us. Let's see what he does. Go around the outside nice and cleanly. All good, all good. Now this guy is really, really slow. He's parked on the apex here, trying to get past him. Around the inside, nice and clean. Make sure to get a tight exit, or not, or I could just slide all over the track. I say sorry, because I probably blocked his entire exit there off. And on to next people. Here we find someone on the main straight, and let's try and overtake him here. No opportunities here. Goes very slow into this corner. Down the inside, keep the inside line, and here we get an absolutely atrocious entry and exit from Mickey Mouse. But we made the pass stick. Here we are on the yellows, and this guy just comes flying straight through. I'm like, what the hell? But anyway, let's go to the green. Here we are, coming out the hairpin here. Go round the outside of this first guy here, and something very peculiar is about to happen here. As you can see, someone gets the black flag, but these two drivers just stop in the middle of the track. But anyway, here we go, around the two hairpins. Go for this sort of inside move. There we go, that works out fine as you see plenty of space on the outside. We've caught up to this guy at the Mickey Mouse. He stamps on the brakes here. I bump straight into the back of him, and he just completely goes to the outside here. Get a very nice, very easy move around the hairpin. Very nice entry and exit to that. Here we are at one of our favourite overtaking spots, and we go for the inside again. Slot down the inside very nicely. Now on to the next guy that you can see up here. We are gaining on him massively through this right-hander as well. It's still slippery. I still have the better line than he does. I can't make a move here, so I have to kind of back off a little bit, wait to see what he does. He's going to go wide, and I slot straight down the inside for a nice, clean, easy pass. Here, this guy has mucked up the right-hander really badly, got a really bad exit. He kind of doesn't see me, but he squeezed me a bit, but it's fine, and I've got past. Now here we are again at the exit of Mickey Mouse. See another guy up here. We decide to absolutely send it down into the hairpin. Quick check to the left to make sure he's not there, and let's chase the next guy up. Here we are about a lap or so later. We've caught up to another guy about the double hairpins here. We try to go down the inside. He blocks off, so we have to back out at the last moment, and now let's see what we can do into the right-hander. We are really gaining it, but we can't do anything as we really don't want to hit any of these people as they are really just first-time cars, and I don't want to hurt them. So he breaks in, just completely locks up. You can see that I'm really shocked by this because I'm like, why did he just brake after I bumped him a bit? But I go around the outside of this guy here, and after an extended period of yellows, it is now green, and we've got two guys ahead of us. Let's see what we can do here. They both get very squirrely entry and exits from Mickey Mouse. This guy crashed into the barrier somehow. As you can see, he's got some sort of oversteer. He gets very pointy exit into this hairpin, so he bumps into me a bit as I try to go down the inside. Now we're coming up behind this guy here to see what happens. He gets black flag, so he just stops in the middle of the track, which is just a bit odd, I have to say. But anyway, we continue round the lap. I'm really confused there because I think that that black flag is for me. So I go over to Connor, I point at myself, he says all good, and we're off again. Here we are again, and there's another guy here. Got a very bad exit from Mickey Mouse, and lunge down the inside. The classic move, and on to the next one. And surprise, here is a spun around guy here. I can kind of see how it's done. He almost crashes into me as he just is looking straight ahead, but here's the next guy. Let's see what we can do. Now here, this guy gets a pretty good entry and exit here from Mickey Mouse. And I decide I'm going to go a bit fancy. I'm going to fake him to the inside. He locks up. I go through, I bump him a little bit, but it's all good. Approaching the hairpin here, and we see someone in front of us spun out. Now, this guy doesn't seem to know that you can actually just turn around here. The hairpin is wide enough, but anyway, we go around him and continue our race. Up at the 2 hairpins now, it goes green, and I decide to do my classic little inside move. He goes wide, I slot down the inside, and a nice cheeky little move down to the right-hander. And after a few more laps of uneventful racing, it is now the end of session 1, and let's get on to session 2. First lap of green flag running here at session 2. Now we're following these 2 guys down to the hairpin. The first guy here actually spins, second guy hits him, I clip him a bit, but all good, and now we continue. Here we are now at the right-hander. We are now following a train of carts. So I think about going down the inside of this guy. It doesn't quite work, so we're now stuck behind these sort of train of cart here. And I need to try and get around the outside here, try and follow the red suit guy in front of me. That doesn't quite work as this guy is hogging the inside, now turning into the outside. I bump him a bit, I'm trying to get around him. He lets me through, which is very nice of him. Here is a massive clusterfuck as 2 people spin around, but luckily I survived, so all good. And that's my reaction. Coming down the main straight here at Bristol, and we have 2 carts in front of us. Let's see what we can do into the Mickey Mouse. I try go down the inside, but the guy in front of me is dramatically slowing me down. The guy on the outside luckily doesn't have enough legs to get past me, but I still leave him enough space, and that is one overtake done, and now on to the next guy here. Here we catch a glimpse of somebody in front of us at Mickey Mouse. Let's see what we can do into the hairpin here. We go really wide all the way to the inside. Keep that really tight inside line, confuse the guy behind me so he doesn't, I think he might have sort of locked up there, but it's all good. He actually comes back at me here, and so we've got a proper race in our hands. He almost puts me into the wall, but he luckily pulls out last second, so all good. We're right on the ass of somebody here coming out of Mickey Mouse. We're going to go down the inside or not. We're going to switch to the outside and then fake him. But we haven't quite got the legs to get him around the inside here, so we're going to try and see what we can do. Someone gets blackfired again, so they just sit in the middle of the road, which is really interesting. I get around the outside of that guy. Now onto this guy here. We try to go for the inside. He actually blocks me off, so I have to second guess myself, and I don't have enough legs for the inside here. Or do I? He squeezes me a little bit. I pull out here because I know he's just not going to see me. But anyway, he says sorry, and I give thumbs up so he doesn't get a penalty from the marshals. So here we go, coming into the sort of underground section here at Bristol. I'm saying not bad. I want him to keep going because I'm really enjoying this battle, actually. He's given me quite a good fight. He's you know, he's not my speed, but he's quite a good defender, as it turns out. So I say here, sort of give him thumbs up, and he just turns into me. So I'm like, eh? What's happening here? But anyway, I managed to get around the inside, and this is my reaction to this. That was cringe as shit, but anyway, we continue. Yeah, that is the result of somebody running over the tissue, so let's see what happens now as I pull in to tell the marshals. Now here, I'm kind of battling this guy, but not really, because I want to pull in, so I'm just going to shut up while the conversation goes on so you can hear what both me and Connor are saying. Here, I'm pulling into the pits, and now let's have a chat about how I almost spun out at the hairpin.
There's tissues all over the track on that hairpin. I literally almost spun out. All over there. Yeah. It's just because other people are going to step on it.
Now that that's sorted, let's see how he handles the little issue of tissues here. Now, he's picked them all up, I give him a thumbs up as he does, and let's keep on racing. We're going round the outside of this guy here. He loses it a bit here, so that's when I say... And now we're going to try the classic inside move. Doesn't quite work. I don't have the legs. So we're going to see what happens into this right-hander. And boom! Surprise car. And he spins out as well. That was my incredibly cringe laugh. But here we go into Mickey Mouse here. That was me sliding all over the tissue that was still at the sort of center of the Mickey Mouse corner. Here I go down the inside of one guy. The other guy spins out. I find this really funny for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway. Guess what? Here we are at our favourite corner here. We're going to try and go down the inside of this guy again. But actually blocks it off, so I've got to actually take some evasive maneuvers here. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand here, but anyway, we go around the outside. Or not. We try and hold it. Here we go. I give him a thumbs up because it hit me like I thought he would. And here we are now restarting to green. Go round this guy here as I've got to jump on him. Let's see what happens here. I get a pretty shit entry and exit here. This guy goes really, really wide again like he did last time.
Gotcha, bitch!
I have no idea what he was doing there, but that was pretty funny to watch back, to be honest. And same place as last time here. Let's see what we can do. We're going to do the classic. Or not, as this guy just rammed straight into me. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? He goes really wide as I basically kind of forcing him off the line here because it isn't very grippy, and that is the end of the session. These two sessions at Bristol were definitely very eventful, but they were very fun as well. So I hope I can catch you next time here, and see you later.